Yeah.
Okay, I would demonstrate. Firstly, we have this automatic light. Using our phone, we can control the functioning of lights from anywhere in the world with a good internet connection. You can see. And yes, the second we have the automatic clothes protecting system. So suppose you are not at home and you dry your clothes outside, and an unexpected shower came,
Uh,
the clothes can easily be retracted to a,
okay.
and when you wipe it, it will come back. If the sun comes and it will evaporate and it will come back. So the third one we have the gate security system. Suppose you are inside your house and you are busy, and someone enters into your compound. The alarm system will be triggered and you will be aware that someone is entering. So these are the few systems we have installed.
Okay, okay. So nice.
Yeah.
I mean, what software you are using?
Actually, we have used the Arduino ID software.
Acha, acha.
It's a kind of programming language that we have to program it and pre-program it from to our phone actually, and to this IoT module, this controller which controls the light and all.
Oh,
This
okay.
uses Wi-Fi connection.
Acha, acha. Oh, very nice, very nice. Good, good. So, what is your project?
It's based on this
Huh?
waste management.
Oh, waste management, no? Okay, okay.
And then following the principles of waste management, we can keep our environment clean and the global warming is reducing global warming. And by following these principles of recycling, we can keep our environment and the global warming balance. So as we can see, here are the various types of waste that have been emptied in the collection center. And from here, they will separate the plastic one and the organic one. The plastic one has been taken to the recycling factory for recycle. And the organic one has been decomposed in this compost bed fills and covered with another layer of soil on top. And it also helps to nourish soil nutrition.
Nice, nice. You're from Seven Set? Nice. So,
Our school is basically made for the future. So it teaches students how to segregate waste for waste management, and it also teaches students how to take care of the environment. Like we have the greenhouse right there, and also in conserving energy. So we use big ventilators, like huge ventilators, in order to reduce and minimize the use of electricity. So we made them in a way that the daylight can enter, and we also, like, in case there's no daylight, we use like the wind turbines to generate electricity for the class. We also have the solar panels. We also have the rainwater harvesting, where the rainwater is harvested and can be used for consumption. It's being also treated. We have a water treatment plant. And we also have the biomechanical footpath, where it senses your footstep and turns kinetic energy into usable energy. So we also use this biomechanical footpath in the basketball court, where students play, and it can also be beneficial in conserving energy.
okay. Very future. What is your project?
So this entire project is based upon AI predictions, which is a smart plant monitoring system. Okay, so there are various sensors inserted in this model. As you can see, one of them is DTH11. You may ask, what is DTH11? So in short, DTH11 is a humidity sensor which takes the readings from the entire surrounding, from the air molecules, and further is converted into CSV form. CSV is a Java language, a programming language. Then takes the reading and sends it to the ESP32. ESP32 is a highly efficient chipset board where we can encode the entire program. And further, sir, you can see this one. This is a soil sensor which is responsible for taking into accountability for the measurement of the moisture present within the soil. Okay, sir. Then this is e-converter, which because here the reading might be irrelevant. Okay, sir, because here the reading might be irrelevant. So to make it accurate, we use this one. This is a module, small module. Then this sends reading here in the CSV form, because we are supposed to plot this here as well. Okay, sir. Then further, you can see that all these are interlinked with this relay module. A relay module is a particular kind of switch which is not in, which is a non-mechanical switch. Non-mechanical in a sense, like it does not work like this or this. It is activated by using this one. It's an electrical switch. Or radial connections. And so, once everything is set up here, you can put a switch down. And this is just for creation of server.
अच्छा अच्छा
Creation of server such that when the data is collected, it will send it to the laptop. Okay, sir. And once it does happen, you can see that all the readings are plotted here. Okay, sir.
अच्छा
All the readings are plotted here. Like at present, what is the moisture? What is the moisture present within the soil? This one, 1007.
अच्छा अच्छा
Okay, sir. And you may ask, what is the moisture and humidity around the soil? You can see this one, humidity 8.3%. And further, you can see that the temperature here, just around this section. What is temperature of near the soil? It's 0.5, 0.4 now. And so you may ask, are they irrelevant in any sense? You may ask, like, I have just plotted the values, but I'll show you. See, sir. At present, let me explain first how it functions. This one. So there is a lower limit 0 and the upper limit 4096.
ओके
Yes, sir. And there is an average value that is 2000. 2000 can be considered as, yes, the soil is little wet and moist.
ओके
Above that, it could be considered as dry. Below that, it is considered as moist. And see, once I take this one out, you can see the relay module lifts up. You can see the relay module lifts up, and further, the plant, the water pump starts, as you can see.
Okay.
It's also processing with drip irrigation system. So, as you can see, this is out, and here as well, sir, the reading, as you can see, I have mentioned earlier that the optimal reading is 2000, and this is 2800, which is really high. Okay, sir. Just keep an eye here. Once I shop that in, I have shopped that in. You can see the humidity level depletes to 1000. And as you can also see here, the relay module is off now. So you can also see here the relay module is off now, which means that yes, the plant is in optimal condition.
नाइस नाइस
Yes, sir. And everything is based on AI prediction. For example, at present, what was the condition of the soil? It will compare it to the how it was 3 seconds earlier, and it will predict how it will be 3 seconds after. That's how it works.
चलो थैंक यू
Thank you.
योर प्रोजेक्ट
Scrimmage energy.
ओके ओके
So solar energy.
सोलर एनर्जी फ्रॉम विच स्कूल
Recommended power.
हाँ
Recommended power.
ओके चलो गुड चलो यू आर फ्रॉम विच स्कूल आर्य विद्यालय ओके द प्रोजेक्ट नेम
Pedestrian footstep power generator.
ओके चलो गुड यू आर फ्रॉम विच स्कूल अच्छा अच्छा योर प्रोजेक्ट It's okay. It's okay.
Affect our environment and health. We demonstrate especially I mentioned how it captures the carbon particles and purifies the electricity and even allows for complete carbon now in the process of reduction by and you can see how to pollute air oxygen and carbon. Carbon which is used in industry, lighting, paint, etc. So as you can see, the air coming out from the pipe but not carbon smoke. It collects the carbon gas, dispose on the layer of the carbon substance. In this process is basically ionization. Finally, as you can see, the purified air coming out from the pipe.
So, go. Man.
For a very long time, having this Jesus uses to the point. It comes to this one device uses one rectifier. And inside this rectifier,
So, it's a earthquake detector.
Earthquake detector alarm.
Okay.
Firstly, what is an earthquake? The shaking and trembling of the earth's surface is called an earthquake. An earthquake is a violent and abrupt shaking of the ground caused by the movement between tectonic plates along a fault line in the earth crust. An earthquake is a sudden rapid shaking of the ground by the shifting of a rock tectonic plates deep underneath the earth's surface. Let us learn what are the causes of an earthquake. Sudden release of gas along a fault in the earth crust and result of a slow movement of tectonic plates. Events such as volcanic activities, landslide, landmass cracking, and nucleates are some causes of earthquake.
Okay, can you show me the thing? Practical.
Yes, sir.
Out.
Wait, sir. What an earthquake detector alarm consists of a small metal nut. This whole model is a circuit, a battery, a switch, a buzzer, and this is a control room which control all this model. When an earthquake comes, this model gives a warning to save people life. Now I'll show you how this model works. As you can see, this metal nut touches the circuit and the buzzer produce a huge noise, and this light glows a red and blue light so that the people can see from far away. When it is night, far away, they can see this light or hear this noise to go to a safer place. Because what health is important, then health it cannot buy wealth. Health cannot sell by wealth. Wealth can what health cannot.
You're from which school? Oh, down. What is this piezo?
Piezo is
Oh,
a Greek
piezo.
word.
Okay.
Piezo is a Greek word which means pressure.
Okay.
And so this is a method of collecting energy from movements, pressure or vibrations. For example, now we are working in this floor. If this floor was made with piezoelectric materials, then we could have generated electricity from this and we could light up houses, street lights and even many other places. So this method is useful because it turns wasted energy into a usable energy. Like example, mechanical pressure.
When we apply pressure, these are called piezoelectric sensors. When we are applying pressure on these sensors, the crystals which are present inside this are slightly gets deformed. When it gets deformed, it slightly changes its shape. When it is changing its shape, the electrons move to it. So when it is the electrons are moving, it generates an electrical charge which is called alternating current. Now this alternating current through the wires, it moves to this small green color device which is called rectified circuit. This rectified circuit helps to convert this alternating current into the direct current. After that, again through the wires, it moves to this lithium-ion battery and then it charges the battery. After that, this energy can be used in street lights,
अच्छा
homes, schools, and even in other places. Hence, we can conclude, sir, that PCO energy harvesting is a useful and renewable energy, and it does not harm our environment.
how does it work?
When the propeller rotates, the
Achha.
water, now we don't have water,
अच्छा अच्छा
we cannot. When the propeller rotates, the water flows and the water flows and water goes to that side and the waste also goes to that side. When waste goes to that side, we can collect manually and we can throw it down here.
अच्छा
It works with DC motor and a battery.
Achha.
It can be directly powered by the solar energy or wind energy.
ओके ओके चलो नाइस solar hydro what is this?
They are talking about hydro transmitter.
Okay.
The first part of the model is that it is a solar water pump, which is powered by the solar panel here. And then the solar panel is also connected to a battery. The battery will work when it's nighttime. It's like a backup. And when it's cloudy or no sufficient sunlight, and then the pump will directly pump the water to the water. It will absorb the sunlight and convert it into the heat to warm the water.
अच्छा अच्छा
And here it can be strengthened with the heat. This hot water will be transported to the house, kitchen.
अच्छा अच्छा
This it can be used instead of electrical geyser because it is separate and it will reduce the carbon footprint. Also, the water can be harvested from the rainwater harvesting system, or it can be supplied from the cities as a water supply.
This water drinkable, we need stock filtration.
It is not thrown away, polluted, but instead it can be
This process, why it is built in staircase?
into organic manure, right?
It's slab-wise, right?
is it? I just wanted to
As you can see, this water is dirty.
yeah
So we're gonna pour this water here.
uh-huh.
So from here, these rocks, these stones will trap
Yeah.
bigger particles,
Correct.
like these leaves, then dirt particles, the big one.
Okay.
But still,
This is the first layer, right?
the first
of
layer.
cleaning.
And from here, the water will go into pebbles. Since these rocks are not capable of trapping all those particles, right? So these pebbles will trap the smaller ones, which are not trappable by the stones. But still, the water color won't change. It will look dirty.
Okay.
So here, the sand will play its role. It will trap the particles that are making the water to look dirty.
अच्छा
And then the water will go into cotton.
okay.
Since this sand will also go along with the water, this sand, it will obstruct this sand at its top, and the water, which are getting filtration, it will go at its bottom and into the cup.
So you've written waste management. No, it's a water management. Or? So good. Nice.
Drop such waste one by one into this one conveyor belt is warm.
Those smaller
So
particles
water is
remain
water is evaporate. But the warmness is not enough to completely evaporate the wet waste. So it can be treated instantly. So, and whenever we put wet waste inside the bin, there is a moisture sensor. As you can see here, it detects the presence of moisture and it discards them accordingly into the wet waste. See. See, because of continuous use and we have not reset it from our last explanation. That's why. But you essentially get the idea, right? Can you do it once more? See, that's what. So our smart bin, ultimately it creates a new method for waste segregation. So it basically, because it is completely machine powered, it reduces human labor.
Yeah, tell me.
Our model is based on green energy. Here, we have shown different sources of green energy like wind turbines, solar energy, hydroelectric power, and also biogas. All these sources are renewable, meaning they never run off and helps in reducing global warming. Here, as you can see, when it is daytime, the sunlight hits the solar panel, and the solar panel absorbs the sunlight, converting them into electrical energy using photovoltaic effect. This electricity can be used in street lights. When it makes darkness, the street light glows. You can also try this
Yeah.
by covering the sensor. This light. Here we have shown hydroelectric dams. When water from the reservoir flows down to the penstocks, it hits and spins the turbine. This turbine is connected to a generator which then produces electricity. Here, as you can see, we have our biogas plant. Organic materials like cow dung, plant waste, animal waste is decomposed in these plants using bacteria, which then produces biogas like methane. This gas can be used for producing electricity, heating, and can also used in cooking. Overall, our model demonstrates how natural resources can act as a good substitute for fossil fuel, which are a major source of environmental pollution. We, through this model, aim to promote the usage of green energy for a sustainable, cleaner, and healthier future.
Thank you.
We are from River PN Circle High School.
We also have the concern that
I am in
people suffering from post-surgery or surgical site infections on the surgery. So after that concern, we have
green energy. This is speaking green energy. We have shown different sources of green energy like solar panels, wind turbines, hydroelectric dams, and in this, the flow of water can be converted to electricity.